The green and yellow earth wire is there to help the fuse blow and make the appliance safe if there's a fault. Let's see it in action and then we'll explain what's going on. Let's imagine the heating filament breaks and touches the metal case on the inside of the toaster. This makes the outside of the case live too, which could give you a serious shock. Because of the earth wire, the current in the fuse gets big and it melts. This cuts off the toaster from the live and makes it safe. All this happens in under a second. To understand why the fuse blows, let's start by looking at the conducting path when everything's working normally. We start from the live wire in the cable hidden in the wall. The path goes through the wall socket and out through the live pin of the plug. Then it goes through the fuse and the wiring inside the plug, along the live in the cable to the toaster, round the filament, back along the neutral in the cable, through the neutral pin of the plug, and back out to the neutral cable in the wall. This conducting path has the heating filament in it, so the resistance of the conducting path is high and the current isn't big enough to blow the fuse. Now let's look at what happens if the filament breaks and touches the metal case. The start of the conducting path is the same until we get to the break in the filament. Live in the wall, live pin in the plug, fuse, live in the toaster cable, half the filament, then the metal outside of the toaster. Now this is the key bit. The earth is connected to the metal case of the toaster. It's normally screwed on out of the way somewhere. So now the conducting path can go from the filament through the metal body of the toaster to the earth wire. It goes along the earth in the toaster cable, through the long earth pin at the top of the plug, and out to the earth in the cable hidden in the wall. All the earth wires in the house end up in the distribution board. There are several ways to wire this. In modern houses, the earth is often connected back to the neutral. In older houses, the earth can be connected to all the metal piping in your house. The metal piping is connected to a spike in the ground. Whatever happens, there is a complete conducting path from the live back to the neutral or the ground. But this conducting path only has half the filament in, so the resistance is lower. The current is bigger everywhere in the path, which includes the fuse, so the fuse melts. And now the conducting path stops at the fuse. The toaster is isolated from the live and is made safe. Again, this process happens in less than a second.